Good day, good day, good day, good day, good day, everybody. Good day, Pastor Al. It's good to see you. Wait a minute. Who do I see? Do I see Gladys Williams, the birthday queen? Yes, yes. Happy birthday, Gladys. Happy birthday. Yes, a little fireworks for you. Yes. And so I had to wear some of my Ashanti jewelry today in honor of Gladys's birthday. Yes, yes, yes. There's her website right there. Go check it out. Go check her out. Good day, Margaretta. Good day, Linda. It's good to see you all joining in today for another wonderful sip with revmelissa. SIP is an acronym for Spirit in Practice. Spirit in Practice. So let's see. Yes, Gladys, yes. Let's see. So the first thing that I want to just say is we're going to continue today with a one-off. So we had a one-off yesterday when I talked about responded to Bonnie's question that she asked last week. Well, she didn't even ask a question. We was doing the roll call for the qualities, right? And she said bravery. And I asked her, does she want bravery or courage? And then she asked what was the difference. So we spent yesterday just unpacking the distinction between bravery and courage. So if you missed that, please check out the replay from yesterday. And just as some highlights, I want to share this. That some of the differences between bravery and courage are bravery is more instinct. It's more of an instinct, right? It's more something that's kind of like you're driven, it's spontaneous, and you're kind of like on autopilot, right? Courage is more about consciousness. It's a consciousness-driven energy, and it's more thoughtfulness attached to it, and you're more in a awareness mode than in a kind of like spontaneous autopilot mode. So either one is fine, right? Whatever resonates for you for your quality, if you're going between bravery and courage, is fine. So today I wanted to unpack Julian's comment that she had last week when we were doing visioning. And Julie's comment came up when I think I was sharing about memories, right? And how most of my memories about my relationship with my father, I made up. They weren't even true, but I made it up in such a way that it fed into a story that I had about myself, that I was unworthy, right? And that became a limiting belief in my life, right? In my subconscious mind, that I was running, that was running my life, that was running, especially in my relationships with men, right? So Julie asked this question: what if the memories are true? Is the work then working out what it means and how it is to help you grow, right? I love that question. What if the memories are true? Guess what? It's the same as what if the memories aren't true, right? Because it's still having the same impact, right? If the memories are true, right, and you have made up or it has conditioned you to believe something about yourself that is not who you are, right? Then it's having the same impact. It's having the same impact. So it's not even so much if the memories are true or not. The point that I was making in sharing that is that we get caught up in our memories thinking that everything that we remember is true, and then we act from that, right? We're acting from something that's not even true, but we made ourselves believe that is true. And the same is similar if the memories are true. So what are you making it mean? What are you making those memories mean about you? Is the question. So this question that Julian raised, and I'm not sure if Julian's with us live today. I don't see her. If the memories are true, what are you making it mean? So this is a question that invites us to live in the question. I see you, Julie, now. It's a question that invites us to live in the question, right? To go within and see what that question is inviting you to reveal about yourself. So let's unpack it a little bit more, right? So what meaning are you giving those memories now? I was running a story based on false memories about myself up until I was in my 20s, hitting 30s, right? Memories that weren't based in the truth. However, the memories were developed from something that I thought happened when I was 5 years old. And yet I'm in my 20s, still living from the space of being 5. Right? And so, in essence, my 5-year-old self is making decisions about who I am in relationship. Unworthy, unlovable. They're going to leave. Let me leave them before they leave me. That was my big thing. I will leave you before you leave me. And that's what I did. Every relationship, I left or I made the conditions so bad, so bad that they would leave. Oh, I was clever, y'all. I'm not even going to go into the stories, but I did some things that I'm not proud of. But my 5-year-old was in relationship. I'm 25 and my 5-year-old is running the relationship from a place of hurt, a place of pain, a place of abandonment, a place of unworthiness. So we could spend time trying to figure out, is this true? Did this memory really happen? And let me be clear, I am not talking about abuse. I am not talking about like severely traumatic experiences that people may have repressed. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about disassociation. I am not talking about that. Okay? So I know that there are degrees. So please know that. Please know that. What I'm speaking about is this memory that I had as a child that I made up because it was the story, right? I was holding on to the story. My subconscious mind was looking out for the story that would match what I was believing about myself. Right? And so true memories or not, they're still in service for our highest good. They're still in service to us revealing our healing. They're still in service for us going deep within ourselves and knowing that the truth of who we are, right? They're still in service to radical forgiveness. What they're not in service to is limiting you, beating yourself up about it, right? Not moving forward in your life, not following your heart's desire. They're not in service to that. And sometimes we use it as an excuse not to live our lives today. What is before us today, right? So if there's healing work that needs to happen, do the healing work. Do the healing work. Less time trying to figure out the memories, because memories are tricky boogers. I think I called them that before. Memories are very tricky, right? But on the other side of that, there is something there for us. There's something there for us, right? If the memories are limiting the truth of who you are, then there is something there for you to resolve, to recover, to rediscover, to remember, to restore, to reintegrate, to recognize who you are, right? So what I know is that the story that was running my life was a story of unworthiness. And what I know is that God does not make unworthiness. That is the truth. So if God does not make unworthiness, I cannot possibly be unworthy. It's an impossibility. Now, I could believe it, but what I'm saying is it's impossible for me to be unworthy. Impossible. So let's live in that question, right? And know that the answer, because I don't have the answer. I don't have anybody's answers. All I could speak from is my experience, the work that I have done, the work that I have done in the sense of my own healing work, and also the work of educating myself, right? So, are your memories informing what you are doing today? Are your memories running the show? And if they are, that is good to know. Yes, Linda. Linda just wrote, we can reframe our stories. It's a technique that works. Absolutely. Absolutely. And what is reframing? Reframing is recreating whatever that is, right? So I was blessed that my reframing happened because I finally reached out to my father and got his story, right? And got his story. I don't know if all his story was true either, right? Because it's based on his memories, which may or may not be factual, right? But if we don't have that opportunity to get clarity from the person, we can reframe our stories. Imagine a new story and create it for yourself now. In doing that, we don't jump over the fact that there's healing that needs to occur, right? We don't ignore the pain, is what I'm saying, right? We're not sitting there crying and then say, oh, let me reframe. No, we're not doing that. Pain is there to give us the information that we need. And so we honor the pain also. We honor the pain also. And then we get to a space where we can reframe, right? So I hope that provided some clarity, Julian, and whomever else this may have been a question for. Are your memories informing what you are doing today? If the answer is yes, reach out to me. Reach out to me and we could do this work together. All right? All right. All right, y'all. So that was our one-off for today. Yesterday, bravery, courage. Today, memories. Today, memories. And memories, that might be a whole series, y'all. We might have to do a whole series on memories. I'm going to sit with that. I'm going to sit with that. All right, y'all. Let's get into some joy news. So, again, I just want to give a happy birthday shout out. And you know what? Let me see if I have it. Yes. Oh, but they're not on. Mayat has been on a couple of times. Mayat's birthday is today too. Gladys. So you're in good company. And so is Jeff's and Janine. So I just want to give a shout out to my people for being born and happy birthday. All right. So last night we had our, oh, look at Julian. Look at Julian. Yes, thank you. The work continues on. I'm talking about that next one, a memories workshop or a pamphlet. A memories pamphlet. Yes, I got to add that to my list. Oh, say cool, the list is growing. I'm up to 19 now. So I got to pick my 3, right? I got to pick my 3. With my list, this is my list, y'all, from Seiku's homework. 19 pamphlet ideas. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I was complaining because I was like, I can't come up with 10. I got 19. And now we're going to add the memory one. That's 20. All right, y'all. Last night, we had our 30-day mental diet class reunion. We just had a check-in to see how everybody was doing. Not everyone could make it, but those who were there, we had a good time. We had a good time connecting. And also we had time to just share our passions with each other, which was wonderful. So everyone was sharing, you know, their gifts and what they're doing and how they're using their gifts with each other. And some connections have been made. So I just love when that happens. So I wanted to also just shout out Gladys again, because that was one of the things that that we talked about, you know, her artistry with jewelry. So again, there's her website. And happy birthday again, Gladys. I love you. So that was last night. So we have officially wrapped up this session of the 30-day mental diet class. Yes. So we will do it again, probably towards the end of the year, the 30-day mental diet class. So if you missed it, you missed it. But we'll have another opportunity to take that journey again. Tonight is the power of visioning. And that happens today at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Zoom. You can go to rocklandcsl.org and click on the Hour of Power link, and you will be in the room. And visioning is so powerful. And that was the framework for our visioning board gathering that we had on Saturday. And wasn't that fun? Oh, my goodness, we had a good time. But it was seeped in catching God's idea for our life, God's idea for our quality, right? So I'm doing that process this evening at 7 p.m. So if you missed it on Saturday, please come tonight and get a taste of visioning. All right. Sunday, Living Life in Joy. We are in March and we are celebrating Women's History Month. And so I have an amazing lineup for the month of March of dynamic, powerful women, Black women who are doing their thing in the world. Talk about living their passion. So please stay tuned this Sunday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time as we kick off Women's History Month. Yes. Then we have Sunday in Praise at Rockland CSL, 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And since we're in a new month, we have a new theme. And the theme is Remember, God is my source. So March is all about abundance and prosperity. It's money March. It's money March. But it's beyond just the finances of it. It's about wholeness. It's about well-being. So Sunday, I am talking about tithing, and God we trust is the topic. And where do we see in God we trust? On all of our money, right? It's on all of our money. So please join me for service at 11:30. Then, oh, I need some fireworks for this next one. I need some fireworks. Uh-oh. I think Sekou is frozen. All right. All right. I'm not gonna wait. So this is the fireworks. I will be appearing at the Apollo Theater. You know that. And it is sold out. It is sold out. The event is sold out. I am so excited. Uh-oh. No, I'm not experiencing technical difficulties. You are? I am? No, I was fine. I think. All right. I see two of you now in the green room. Yes. I'm sorry, y'all. Sekou, I think, was having some technical difficulties. All right. We're good. We're back. So I was asking for fireworks, Sekou, but it's okay. I moved on. I moved on. That's how I realized something was going on, because you wasn't moving. So the event at the Apollo is sold out. It is the Healing, Joy, and Liberation Mental Health and the Arts event taking place next Tuesday, 7 p.m. at the Apollo Theater. What I found out recently is that it will be live streamed. So CUNY, which is one of the partners, is live streaming the event. So you can find the link on my social media, and it will be on my website soon. So on the 8th, go click on the link and you'll be able to see the event. I am there representing joy as liberation. And so I am just so excited about that. And the other amazing news is that I am closing out the event. So I am doing something. I'm going to do some experience for everyone that is in attendance and watching on live stream. So, yes, so I am the grand finale, and I am just tickle pink or tickle purple about that. So I hope if you don't have a ticket, that you can see it on the live stream. The next thing I want to mention is we have a new class coming up. So we wrapped up the 30-day mental diet. Our next class is practicing the presence of abundance. And we are using Edwin Gaines, the 4 spiritual laws of prosperity, to do so. So it is an amazing class that I've created. And it's all about knowing that God is our source. That God is our source. Knowing that, right? And Sekou on his the Be Your Own Hero show talks about, having, 7 streams of revenue, right? So we could have like a multitude of revenue streams, but there's only one source, y'all. And that source is God. So this class is embedded in that knowingness, experiencing it, even testing it. We're going to test if God is our source. We want proof of it, right? So if you want to go on this journey with me, please sign up. You can do so by going to my website, revmelissa.com, and you will be connected to where you can sign up. The course, I should say the investment, because it is an investment, y'all, into yourself, into your consciousness, into how you see yourself and your position in the world, right? It's $125. And included in this journey, we're going to do at least a 21-day fast. And what are we fasting on? We're going to fast on complaining, no gossiping, no sugar. Yeah, y'all, that sugar stuff, it messes up your mind, y'all. It does. So no sugar and no low vibration activities. So that's where we're going. It's right in time for Lent. Lent is right up in there. So please join me. Register today. And then the last thing I want to share is to save the date, May 22nd. I will be the keynote speaker at I'm laughing at Julia. Sugar is the devil. And you know what? That's true. Because you think about the devil. What's the devil? Really, the devil is an error in thinking. Sin is an error in thinking, right? That's all it is. And so sugar promotes that. It does. It promotes an error in our thinking. That's a good one, Julian. So, keynote speaker, May 22nd, Women's Empowerment Brunch is being held in the Poconos Summit, Pennsylvania. It is in person. It won't be live streamed. You can get information on my website, revmelissa.com. All right. So let me check in with Sekou real quick, see how he's doing.
Fun show today. So much going on. So much going on. Happy birthday. The sugar is the devil. so much happening. So I'm going to choose one thing because I got too many things going on in my mind that I want to respond to. So memory. I'm going to riff off memory for a second. There's this thing that's said in therapy. If you happen to go to therapy, sometimes this will come up. It says don't attach meaning to neutral events. Don't attach meaning to neutral events. But what you discover if you continue down the road long enough is that all events are neutral. Then you attach meaning. So don't attach meaning, period. And so when you attach meaning and then that meaning evolves into a memory, it continues the meaning. And then you try to access the memory. And every time you access the memory, it shifts a little bit. We know this in terms of talking to other people about stories that we're involved in. When we hear their version of the story that we're involved in, we're like, what? That didn't happen. And then if you keep telling the same story over and over again over the years, every time they tell the story, there's new stuff in there that's like, nah, that ain't, so it evolves. Your memory is not exact. We trust our memory too much. And if you do this guide, that's going to be good for a lot of people. This how-to guide number 20 on your list of guides. Yeah, I'm in on that one because it is something that we need to consider. Like we think of the memory as infallible, but it is fallible. So that's that.
Yes. And you know what? Let me see if I have time for a quick story. What that reminds me of is my sister Erica, right? So when I hear her tell stories about our childhood, I just sit there in awe, like what, right? So I'm gonna tell a real quick one, and this is a really good example of applying meaning, right? What Sekou was just talking about, right? So growing up, what I'm about to tell on myself, because I don't know if my mother know I did this, but growing up, Erica had to always be with me. I'm the older sister. We're 5 years apart. So my mother will always make me take her with me everywhere I went. And I didn't want her to go with me. I didn't want her to hang out with me and my friends and all that good stuff, right? So I would take her to the library and leave her there all day. And I would go out with my friends, right? And I would tell her, you better not say anything, right? So we're talking years later, right? Erica is conveying this story. So I think it was at Marco and I's pre-engagement or pre-wedding get-together or something we had, right? And so Erica was sharing this story about me, right? And so she goes, it's because of Melissa that I have a love of books, right? My mother said, yes, I know. My mother said, yes, I know. Erica ratted me out. She ratted me out, y'all. So Erica's telling the story, the same story, what I just told you, the neutral event that I just told you. I took her to the library, right? Right. Because of Melissa, I have a love of books. She would take me to the library all the time and just let me just go and like read all these books. It was so much fun. And so I just love her. This is the story she's telling. I love her so much because she opened up my world to books. And I'm sitting there like this. What? What are you talking about? Right? So, same event, right? What she attached to it, what I attached to it, two very different things, right? And then if we create more story around that, right? And live our lives from that place, then what? What are we experiencing? What are we believing about ourselves? All right, y'all. All right, I'm over time, but that you saying about the meaning brought back that memory, and we could see, don't trust your memories. Don't trust them. All right, y'all. I will see you tomorrow. Peace and blessing, peace and justice. We're living life in joy, connected to our yes.